Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome to the start of another adventure in Classic Era Hardcore. This time we are going on a Dwarf hunter. We sadly lost our last hunter, which was a troll, to an elite named mob in the Barrens, a mob that I had never seen before. And sadly, due to a number of factors, we were not able to get away. He was at level with us. I wasn't set up to deal with that kind of emergency. I didn't have potions keybound. My defense skill was really low. And so sadly, we lost our troll. However, I was really digging the hunter class, and we are going to have another go at it on this dwarf. So yeah, thank you guys very much for clicking the video and joining me in Azeroth. I really do appreciate it. And I hope everybody is doing fantastic today. If you end up liking the video, clicking that thumbs up and actually leaving a like on it really helps the channel out immensely, and I appreciate those that do. Getting right into things here, we're going after our tough wolf meat, and I'll probably grind up a level or two right off the bat. Maybe get really lucky and find some bags super early on. And I'm tempted to go engineering again. Engineering seems like a really good fit for a hunter. It does have some hardcore benefits like target dummies, which would have been really nice to have. You know, we could have made a target dummy. We had unlocked the ability to do so. I just had not put the materials into making any. So this time maybe we focus more on stuff like that. I gotta make sure that my defense skill is always capped out, which means taking hits. I have to make sure that my weapon skill is high so that we can land our wing clips and stuff like that. And we just have to focus more on some of those lesser used or lesser thought of aspects of the hunter, mainly the melee defense. Having our potions ready to go, even though we rarely need them ourselves, just having them keybound, having them ready like we normally would on any other class. And yeah, maybe we can make it past level 19 on this one, that'd be nice. Alright, that's level 2. I think we can go back right away, sell some stuff, and learn our level 2 ability. I think we just get beast tracking? I don't think it's anything super useful right off the bat.
Here there.
Great to meet you.
Yeah, track beast. At level 4 we get aspect of the monkey and serpent sting.
See you soon.
You could argue that it's not even worth coming back to train until you're level 4. And you wouldn't be wrong.
got my attention. Watch your back.
We will take the leather gloves with 21 armor.
Watch your back.
We have a quest to talk to our class trainer, which we're going to hold off on.
Safe travel.
And then we have a stack of letters to deliver. Let's equip the gloves. Is there anything else we can equip? No. Okay. Let's vendor our junk.
Great to meet you. Safe travel.
And we'll grab the other quest. A new threat. We are going after 6 trogs and 6 burly
See
trogs.
you soon.
We're not going to bother talking to the class trainer again until we hit level 4. Last time we were focusing on doing a Beast Mastery build, and I had fully planned to go into Beast Mastery, but I'm wondering if you guys have any fun, hardcore, self-found specs that you want to share for the Hunter. I know a lot of you guys have played a lot more Hunter than I have, and I wonder if there'd be benefit in exploring something like the survival tree. I mean, it is called survival, and surviving is kind of the name of the game when it comes to hardcore. So I just wonder if there are other possibilities out there that don't just lean really heavily into having a super powerful pet. I wouldn't mind playing the Hunter in a way and having a build that would allow us to not shy away from melee. Where, like, if we pull aggro off the pet and we get something on us, like, I just want to deal with it. I don't want to worry about having to have the pet taunt it from us or having to get range back on it. I want to, like, just like we do early level, like if it gets to us, I want to feel like we can just deal with it with melee. And maybe that'll involve a little bit of like stance dancing back into monkey stance, which I wouldn't mind. I would not mind if once it gets close we do like a macro, or like maybe when I, like what can we macro it to? We can macro it to Raptor Strike, but then if we're Raptor Striking multiple times, it's kind of wasted mana. We'll think about what we can do. Because yeah, I'd love to just be able to, like, that would help us keep our defense skill up if we just started to pull the threat, and then we just dealt with the enemy with our melee weapon.
What can I do for you?
We will take the back, I guess.
Good.
Nothing else there was any good for us. Let's see what else we have. We have some cloth boots we can put on. We have leather pants we can put on. That's a pretty big upgrade armor-wise. And we can go ahead and we can sell the rest. We're pretty close to hitting level 4. I think I just kind of want to grind up level 4 before we do anything else. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just like, you know, grinding, obviously it's XP, right? But then it's also the potential for bags to drop. There we go. That is level 4. Let's head back.
What's on your mind? Be good.
Oh, we need to buy some more ammo. Let's do that right now, otherwise I will
What
forget.
can I do for you? See you soon. What can I do for you? See you soon. How are ya? Safe travel.
Alright, we got Aspect of the Monkey and Serpent Sting. Let's pull those out to the bar. And that should be good. Can do that. We have another quest to pick up over here for Felix's supplies. Let's head to the west and we can turn in the Coldridge mail delivery. Ragged leather boots are looking better than the cloth boots we have on, so we'll swap those out.
How are ye? What's your back? Off with you. Interest you on a pint?
Talon Kenai here wants us to kill 12 small crag boar. Then we do have the quest to go after the supplies, but I think we'll wait. We should also be getting a quest to kill trolls, and the supply quest will pair well with that. So for now, let's work on boars and anything else that happens to get in my line of sight. Oh, the troll cave. They already have the quest available down at the other camp. So we could head that way, or we can grind out here for a little bit. I think I'll just grind on the boars over here for a while. See if we can just wrap this one up. Somebody gave us Thorns and Mark of the Wild. Very nice. That means we have a druid over here, which means that a night elf got themselves all the way over here. I guess it could be a higher level person. Now that I look around... Oh, here we go. Now, level 6. I mean, maybe he got an escort, you know, to do the wetlands run. There we go. That's 12 out of 12. I don't remember if he has a follow-up. He might just have a follow-up to send us down the road to the other camp.
What's on your mind?
Let's take the leather.
With you.
No, he has nothing for us. Alright, in that case, we will continue down the road on our own. I mean, oh, you know what? Maybe he gave us the follow-up to the mail delivery. That's probably what it was. We probably already had the follow-up. Our inventory is completely full. Not a surprise, shouldn't be shocking to anybody. In that case, no, there's no vendor here. We are going to be heading back to town.
Met. Safe travels.
Graylin Whitebeard would like you to kill 14 Frostmane Troll Whelps. Okay, we will do that. Let's take the Scalding Morning Brew delivery. That has a 5-minute timer or 4-minute timer. And we'll just run back to town, dump our inventory, and continue from there. Trog Dagger. What is going to sell for basically nothing? Everything we have has value. The frayed pants don't really have any value. Alright, as much as I would love to keep fighting everything as I travel, let's just get back.
How are you? See you soon. You got my attention. Off with you. Watch your back. See you soon. You got my attention. Off with you.
Alright, now we can start killing some trolls and going after the missing items. Starting all the way over this way. Got a ragged leather vest. That's good because apparently we didn't have a chest piece on at all. All we were actually wearing was a shirt. And who needs shirts? I think from the perspective of dealing more damage to them before they get to us, we don't want to open with Serpent Sting, we want to open with Auto Shot. Like, the very first thing that should pull them should be damage. And when you Serpent Sting, it doesn't fire your Auto Shot right then. I think it cues your Auto Shot. But yeah, I think we want the damage first. Uh-oh. Ooh, we got a line of sight issue. The only time I've had this problem is when I've actually been disconnected. So I'm gonna try to jump back in and hope we didn't lose this one at like level 4. That'd be really, really unfortunate. Still haven't been able to fix this new loading screen problem that started cropping up after the last update. Okay, be alive. I wonder if we're gonna be in combat or not. I hope not. Okay, we're fine. Okay, already pretty scary. We've lost characters recently to disconnects and stuff. Okay, yeah, there was definitely a server issue, and that's weird because it was giving us a line of sight error message, which was not the case. It really felt like the server had just dropped me. Nothing we can really do except to be vigilant. If I start my auto attack on them, at least if like I lag out and they get into combat, maybe we'll finish them with auto attacks. It's gonna be hard if we pull both these enemies at once. Oh, hi there. Oh, hi, we've got respawns. All over we've got respawns. I can't get any range on this guy. Just gonna have to melee him down. Ooh, look at that. Small brown pouch. Alright. Now we're talking. That's what I was hoping for. I feel like the more we grind, the more we kill, the more likely we'll get bags. Seems like basic mathematics. You know what, maybe they set it up like this on purpose, but we did not aggro that second guy. These two were standing right next to each other, and we just didn't aggro them, so they must be intentionally designed to not aggro each other. Very kind on us lobies. that is the kill quest done and the collection quest done. Now the kill quest is going to have a follow-up to go into the cave. Are we ready to go into the cave? Ideally, I would go into the cave at level 6. So I think I'm going to grind out the rest of the level. We'll turn this one in, and we'll grab the follow-up though.
What's on your mind?
Alright, we can get a better melee weapon. That's very welcome. Let's take the axe. It's the only thing that we can equip right now.
Keep your feet on the ground. No.
Very nice. Alright, let's get the rest of the level before we vendor and go into the cave.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Need assistance? You have a great day now.
There we go. That is level 6. Let's go train our level 6 skills. We get Arcane Shot.
What's on your mind?
We get Arcane Shot and Hunter's Mark. Alright, well, I have a macro for Hunter's Mark and Pet Attack, and even though we don't have a pet yet, I feel like I'll just start getting used to using that now. And then let's pull out Arcane Shot. There we go. And now we are ready to brave the back of the cave. I have to go after the name guide to get the journal. It looks like we've gotten to a point where we have enough abilities, and now that we're level 6, we're actually starting to have to think about our mana. Luckily our mana regen is still pretty high. But I don't know if it's worth popping off all of our abilities on every single fight. Or if it's better just to kind of rely on auto shot and auto attack. There is somebody else in this cave somewhere for it to be so clear. And the worrisome part is since we don't see any bodies, we're bound to get respawns. Basically any second popping up all around us, potentially. Yeah, here we go. Level 7 Dwarf Hunter. Okay, he's fighting the named guy right now, which is okay. We can just hang out here and grind for a bit. Not a big deal. I like how this guy is a novice, and he has a spell that's called Weak Frostbolt. I don't think I've ever noticed that before on any mobs. For them to have like a weak version of a beginning spell. Like you would normally think Frostbolt rank 1 would be as weak as it gets. And then it's not. Oh, this is great. This was not how we wanted to do this necessarily. But I wonder if we can. Okay, that was a really big crit on the Raptor Strike. Obviously, that's going to help us out immensely. It was not ideal. But we didn't even hit half HP, so I'd say it was fine. That is a really weak Frostbolt. It does like 6 or 7 damage. So basically nothing. I really wouldn't mind finding another bag before we leave Coldridge Valley. I feel like that'd be incredibly helpful. This other hunter might have similar ideas because he's clearly grinding in this cave just like we're trying to do. It's going to be like, you know, whoever pulls the guy, the other person's going to go for the chest. You know what? You can have the chest. Yes. If that's the game that we're going to play, then go ahead. Yeah, there he goes. See? People are incredibly predictable. Alright, with this one done, I think we're basically done here in Coldridge Valley. I wouldn't have minded getting level 7, and maybe even getting a bag.
How are you?
But that'd be quite a bit of grinding. We don't really need to do that. We can do that grinding out in the next area.
See you soon. Be good.
And that would probably be more beneficial, because if we can get out to Ironforge, then we can learn mining and engineering, and we can get all that going. We can learn cooking and start cooking some of the boar meat that we're going to be getting. And all that stuff. There's not really a good reason to stay here and try to get level 7. Level 6.5 is actually pretty good.
Well met.
Trying to think about where we learn staffs. I'm a little bit worried that we learn staffs in Narcissus. But I'm hoping that we can learn them in Ironforge or in Stormwind.
Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the ground.
Good day to you. Off and away.
I feel like if we want to do decent melee damage, then prior to getting dual wield, we want to get a two-handed staff equipped as soon as we can. I don't think we can use any other two-handers. Oh, you know what? We can use polearms. But you don't typically see polearms till later on, and I don't even think you can train the polearm skill until you're level 20. But I don't think we can equip two-handed axes. I know we can't equip swords, can we? I mean, maybe we can. Maybe I have no idea what kinds of weapons I can equip. There's not really anything that seems to tell me. I guess we'll just have to see what we can train.
Hi. See you soon. Well met. You got my attention. Off with you. What can I do for you?
Well, let's go ahead, we'll set our Hearthstone here for now. We should probably learn first aid.
Be good.
We could probably learn cooking.
How are ya? Watch your back.
And then if we want to head over to the depot, I think we can learn engineering and mining over at Steel Girls Depot.
What can I do for you?
Talk to me. Watch your back. Interest you on a pint? Be good.
Yeah, we definitely have a mining trainer here. I'm pretty sure beneath the mining icon there's an engineering icon. Pretty sure. Yeah, journeyman engineer and mining trainer. Okay.
Here there.
We're gonna need to pick up a mining pick, however.
Watch your back.
And there doesn't seem to be anybody here to sell us one. Maybe outside. There was a vendor. Thought it was an engineering supply vendor. They might have a mining pick. They have a quest.
What can I get for you today?
Ammo for rumble shots, and then let's see. Yeah, mining pick. Oh, we're gonna need a blacksmithing hammer eventually, we know that for sure. The bronze tube. Oh, we can't afford it. We need a bronze tube for Duskwood. I bet this isn't even gonna be there when I can afford the 8 silver for it. Oh, that's crazy. A lot of materials on this vendor that I would love to buy. But we simply don't have the resources right now. But we got the mining pick. And so that's important. With fine minerals on, we're not going to be able to find treasure as well. It's an either or for tracking in Classic Era, so just is what it is. We somehow managed to aggro a level 8 wolf. We shot at a level 6 boar. We aggroed a level 8 wolf. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. The wolves here are absolutely vicious. I'm trying to stick close to the town to maybe work on stocking Jetstream and then doing the Cragboar ribs, but even close to town we have these level 8 wolves who are kind of messing up the whole show. I wonder if we come back here on like the southwestern side of town. Maybe behind town this way we'll have lower level mobs. We really just need to find a bunch of boars and a bunch of bear that are like level 5 to 6. That would be ideal. Level 7. I'm not incredibly thrilled with level 7, but it's better than a level 8 wolf. That little charge they have is very inconvenient. It cuts down on the number of bullets that we can put into their face before they get to us. And we definitely need more bullets per face. Yeah, we just really can't be fighting level 7 and 8 enemies right now. It's just not really possible for a hunter without having a pet or being a bit of a higher level. In hardcore, I don't want to be getting down to half my HP every fight. And you would think there would be like level 5 enemies somewhere. But maybe not. Maybe this is as low as it gets. You know, typically what I do at this point is I go to Elwyn Forest. And we do some of the low level stuff in Elwyn Forest, and I think I might have to do that here too. Sometimes I try to do things a little bit differently, vary the order that we approach things a bit. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. One more place we can check. We can go downhill over here. We could even deliver the rumble shot ammo. We could even go out to Brunel Village. Maybe we just do a little bit of that running around here before we peace out for Elwyn Forest. And maybe, like, yeah, if we come down here, we might have some level 5 and 6 guys. They might be hanging out down here. So let's do the running around and see what we can get while we're doing the travel. Well, there's level 7. That'll give us a little bit of a power edge. Yeah, see, like, this is not okay. Level 6 juvenile snow leopard just came at us from behind, didn't see him coming at all. And being locked into melee with them, not great. We don't have any potions, and so right now we're in the fight. It's our DPS versus their DPS, and it's looking frighteningly even. This could be like, if they crit us or we miss too many times, this could be an early rip. Running right now is not going to do anything but get me killed. And yeah, this is super sketchy. I do not like that. I'm definitely not gonna mess with the Wendigo right now, I don't think. You know, you could argue the ones on the outside here are pretty low level, we could mess with them, but do I really want to? Not particularly. Looks like we have some copper ore back here. That will be our first mining node on this character if we can get to it. Looks like we should be able to. And he's also a vendor, so let's go ahead and we will sell any junk. I'm going to sell the staff. We have to keep all the meat and whatnot for the quest that we have going on. We can't cook it, we can't vendor it. Now let's head all the way out to the west. We're going to go to Brunel Village. And along the way, I'm hoping we can finish up the Cragboar ribs. Get all that stuff turned in back in Karanos when we're next there. After that, it'll be off to Elwyn Forest for us. Oh, we got some early malachite off of this guy. That's really lucky. We will certainly need that to make scopes, goggles, all kinds of stuff with engineering. Hey, there we go. That is 6 out of 6 for the Cragboar ribs. We just gotta buy the Rhapsody malt back at the inn. So we're actually doing pretty good.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
All right. With that done, I think we can hearth out of here. Fisherman supplies. I mean, we'll need this. We'll need this.
See you soon.
There's a fisherman somewhere. Oh, he's on the other side of the lake. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll probably do some fishing around Goldshire. I might do some fishing off stream. Off recording, I should say. It's hard to find like the right time in a recording to do that kind of stuff. Maybe it could be at the end for people that want to stick around. Alright. Let's get a... let's not vendor quite yet. We need to buy some alcohol.
How are you?
We need Rhapsody Malt, Thunder Ale.
Keep your feet on the ground. What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Well met. Be good. See you soon.
How are you?
Safe travels. See you soon.
Alright, so we have the 2 quests to go back out to Brunel Village. And then we have the Wendigo main quest. And then we have a level 9 Shimmerweed. Level 9 Shimmerweed, we're definitely not going to do right now. We could probably do the Wendigo mains. You know, if we fight the ones outside at least, we could certainly do it. And maybe we ought to go check that out. Either way, pretty soon we're going to have to go do some stuff in Elwyn Forest. It'd be nice to get to like level 9.5 or so in Elwyn Forest, then come back here and hit level 10. We have to do the Dwarf Hunter quest, obviously. There's not a human equivalent. So we'll want to be here doing stuff when we ding level 10 for convenience sake. Yeah, it looks like somebody's already working on the outside. And I really hesitate to do the inside of the cave stuff without a pet. The guys on the inside of the cave tend to be a little bit of a higher level. And obviously we are more likely to get ourselves into big doo-doo inside the cave. Maybe the respawn rate will start to pop off out here? It's really hard to say. If we poke our noses in a little bit. This guy already, like level 6, level 7. Here we go, this is a level 7. That's not at all how I wanted to aggro him, but at least we got a couple of shots in, I guess. Not necessarily safe, but yeah, see, at this level, there's just not a lot of safe stuff that we can do. But I definitely don't think that being here is the right idea right now. It seems we've, you know, dropped below half health immediately. I think the Yetis are a little bit beyond us until we get a pet. So yeah, guys, I think our next step is to get ourselves over into Elwyn Forest. I am going to take a break right here for today and park it at the inn, and then I will get us to Ironforge, I'll get us over to Stormwind, and we will pick up from Stormwind next time. This is going to be a great run, I can already feel it. Hoping that I learned some valuable lessons from our last hunter. In fact, I know that I did. Thank you guys for being here for the start of this adventure, I really do appreciate it. If you had a good time, leaving a like really helps out the channel, and I appreciate those that do. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.